Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Asia and Europa, and good night, America. Anyways, stream is rolling. That's amazing. And seems the chat is working as well. Perfecto. Can we get back my freeform board? Yep, here it is. Here it is. Okay, let me see. What should we hide? Emails? Sure. Sure, you're not interested in my emails, right? Let me clear a few more screens. Passwords application, unlikely. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we don't need this application as well. Almost ready to share the screen. Okay, here we are. So, today I will keep working on my onboarding screens. So basically that's how onboarding screens were looking yesterday. That first screen was already done. Those two screens were kind of like functional, but looking very ugly. And yeah, then this screen, that was already here, that looks okay. This screen is questionable, do we need it? So early in onboarding, probably no. And this screen, again, probably not needed because we already duplicating a little bit with very first screen when we already have reviews, ratings, and so on. And yeah, yesterday basically I did nothing much, just improved those second and third onboarding screens. I think now they are looking a little bit more like the rest of the application, let's say so, and yeah, kind of fits in a little bit better in user interface. So the plan for today is to finalize onboarding, but also probably I will need to update my paywalls. We'll see, I don't know. Oh, nice, we have spam bot in the chat, amazing. Let me ban you quickly. Can I? Is this one? Okay, let's just delete now. Ban it. Amazing. Okay, so that's the goal for today probably. So I deleted quite a few screens. Yeah, let's build and run the app, and we'll see how it looks like. Okay. Here we are. Oh, I do not hear music. Yeah, because it is not playing. Now we have it. Now we have it. Microphone is working, music is working. Okay, good, better. Okay, I kind of like this first screen. I think it looks okay. I don't know, this one kind of off-centered. Probably we don't need to offset Yeah, probably we don't need offset. It kind of makes sense if user can scroll this kind of thing, but actually user has no power on scrolling on this kind of element. When it makes sense to make this offset just to show user that, oh, dude, you can scroll it. In our case, it doesn't make sense because I'm just scrolling it automatically. User has no way, no power to scroll it. Where it is? This one? Yeah, probably. Where do we set that offset? Oh, here it is. So I think we just don't need offset. Okay, let's rerun up. See how that will look. I am pretty sure it will look better without offset. Why I still see offset? Why do I still see offset? Show me preview. Okay, that's another offset. Oh, that should be on rating cards. Okay, where are my rating cards? Laurel. Yeah, that's rating card. Yeah, but that should be it, isn't? Maybe 122. Yeah, but that's card width. That's not offset. Okay, thank you, yeah. That's basically size of the card. Geo is, by Geo, this geometry reader. It's a geometry reader, and we are getting size of the screen here, and basically we are saying that card width will be 0.85 of the screen width. That kind of should not be here. And here we're setting frame for the card, that card width. And again, we are setting frame here. Yeah, that should be offset. I don't know why. That definitely is offset. What the fuck? Okay, let's go. Let's do lazy way. The screen is mostly AI coded, but I fine-tuned it by hand, but I didn't add offset. Offset was basically added already. I kind of read it here, but for some reason. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, that also could be true if it is. It could be true. Let's see. Because if it, yeah, you are right. Yeah, because we are basically starting from the very left, going to the right. Yeah, that was it. But why do we have offset? That offset is not basically needed here. It's weird. It is weird. And we are putting those cards in horizontal stack. Basically, we started from the left because of that size. It wasn't kind of full screen. Makes sense. Why animation stopped now? Let me see. That could be preview. Oh yeah, preview paused. Okay. What the hell? What's happening with animation? Why? How that offset is... Okay, this offset was for animation. Why? Start auto scroll. This animation is in duration, current index. Yeah, here is auto scroll. How that offset impacts? Okay, whatever. Whatever, it works. Let me see if all the songs in this playlist are horrible. Previous was not. It's kind of better, but epidemic sound. Let's try popular tracks. Risky, I know. K-pop Korea. Okay, let's try this one. Okay. Okay, whatever. It works, so... Thanks for the day, Anton. Oh, Edwin. Thanks for sub. Chris, hello. Welcome, welcome. Best way to mount UI view representable is you don't want it on your main navigation stack. You want it to display with full screen cover. The best way to mount UI view representable if you don't want it on your main navigation stack. I can't think about example from my head, to be honest. Best way to mount. I'm usually just showing it like modal, because showing and dismissing modal is basically easier. When you put it on navigation, if you push it on navigation stack, it kind of, when you're going back and forward on navigation stack, it can generate problems. I don't like to mix them. Doesn't sound like answering your question if I'm saying just don't. But I don't know. Okay, let's keep going through those onboarding stacks. So this screen, I will say, we're done with this screen. This screen, how satisfied you are with your current lifestyle? Strange questions, right? think it's fine. Do you often procrastinate? No. Sometimes. I'm not sure about icon choice, but okay, it's good enough for now. What would you like to improve? Morning routine, productivity, mindfulness. Okay, those things. Okay, so this screen we are going to remove. So actually I can take a look here. So I would like to remove this screen and I would like to keep this screen, but I would like to show suggested habits earlier. We are showing them in onboarding flow. Actually, that's after onboarding flow, but I would like to include them in onboarding flow. This one screen is okay. This one screen we don't need. This one screen is broken a little bit on simulator, works in production, but could be improved. This screen, I think we could improve. Not improve, but basically add into the onboarding flow. I will say that could look like that. Something like that. And yeah, actually let's go to the cloud. Okay, the thing is, so this screen, so we are removing this screen from onboarding. Instead, we should show okay, basically, I think that's it for this prompt. Let's do not add more details. So let's see if Cloud Code can handle that for me. Hello, good morning. How to test something like push notification on simulator? So you just create APN file and send drag and drop push notification on simulator. If you go to one guy's YouTube channel, oh, actually you can go to this guy GitHub. Go to the simulator push notifications project. This one. It's 5 years old, but basically that's how it works. There is YouTube video linked, and there should be somewhere also the test APN file. It is here as well. It still works in the same way. That's how you test them. That's how you test push notifications on simulator. And you will basically here. That's the test APN file. You create it and you just drag and drop onto the simulator. Also, you can run command in terminal and basically also send this, but you need the test file. Easy peasy. I should have t-shirt. I have video about that, you know. Okay, let's see what Cloud Code is doing. Okay, searching something. Because I think this kind of goal section card is fine, but commitment view, it's just a little bit too early in onboarding. I don't think we need to ask member user. Oh, you just decided to try new habit. Let's commit for 75 days streak, you know. Probably, but okay. Yes, let's go. Let's do suggested habits. It's kind of slowish, but working. Okay, let's wait. We'll see what's going on here, what we will get in the result. Okay, suggestion for change. Suggested habits, onboarding view. Okay, we are creating new view for that. Yeah, that makes sense because that's currently card. I'm not sure about using I will not agree with Cloud here because we I don't think it's okay. We need new view for that, but not creating all the logic again because we already have that in the application. That's just lame. Oh, good morning, Labrit Martin. It's 5 a.m. Not always. So often I am in gym at this time or coming home from gym. But today was my kind of cardio day. I was running on the morning around the block, so I had a chance to jump on early stream. But I think that I will be more like at about 7 a.m. on Latvian in Latvian time zone on the morning streams. That's the plan, I will say. For me, it's 10:30. Sorry, 9:30 already. So I'm how much? 4 hours or 5 hours ahead of you? 4. Going to Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, I'm in Thailand, so for me it's 9:30 already. I started stream at 9. The plan is actually, for those who are curious, the plan is to jump on streams at about, let's say, 11ish in my time zone. So in Latvia, that's whatever, 2? No, what I'm talking about, it's earlier. It's 10, 9, 7, 6, at about 6 at the morning, something like that, I will be choked out at about 7 usually. Yeah. I am waking up at about 6 here in Thailand, going to the gym on the morning, and I'm back from the gym at about 10. Then I have time for my own projects, live streams and so on, or recording YouTube videos, what else not, and at about 1 or 2 at a day I'm starting working on my freelance projects. So I have mornings for my own kind of stuff, so that's what I'm doing here. Yeah, Jiu-Jitsu sounds fun. I'm going to my Thai gym on Saturday. So probably not choke it out, but maybe I will get some knee hit or elbow hit in the head, we'll see. Okay, let's rerun onboarding to see what we will get. Okay. We get few errors here. Yeah, I don't know. I never tried Muay Thai. I was going to the karate back in the days when it was basically the only option. So karate, it was, I don't know. Let me do the math. Something like 30 years ago. And yeah, then bunch of bar fights, street fights, and I was working in police and army for about 10 years. So there was some trainings and, let's say, real life experience as well, but I never ever really was going to proper kind of martial arts gym, let's say, for trainings. Okay, that's karate, but that was for a while ago. Which karate? Point karate or full contact style? Oh, it was full contact. It was basically, yeah, I don't know. Then there wasn't styles back then. That was whatever. There was one guy who spent, at least how he said, spent some time in Japan, trained, and he basically did trainings for us. That's it. 11:30 in Uruguay. Nice. How can your child go to the school in Thailand? Schools nowadays are not the problem. There are plenty of international schools in almost any country. If you are okay to learn in English, then that's not a problem at all. There are plenty. You can basically in any country, in almost any country, you will find international schools. No problem at all. And getting education in English has its benefits. Yeah, because you're really location independent. You can start studying, I don't know, in Thailand and finish studying in Italy, whatever, you know. In full contact, if full contact, then my Thai would feel so strange, except getting hit in the head in sparring. Oh no, I don't know what kind of gym is that Muay Thai. There is just one next to me. I will go there, but I'm not planning to train for whatever competition or something. I want to, you know, just go and whatever, do something, let's say, besides lifting weights in gym that I do know. I would like to, you know, to go and whatever, do some training. I don't want to broke any bones, whatever, you know. I don't know what kind of Muay Thai gym it is, but I don't want to go into full contact sparring, you know, for sure. I'm too old for that already, I think. It doesn't sound fun for me. I seen a minute ago a part of the team of Flutter Google is now on Apple because Swift will be for Android too, and Flutter is the best example. What? A part of the team of Flutter Google is now on Apple. I didn't understand what you're talking about, actually. Swift will be on Android too. Okay, that's not a problem to use Swift to do programming for whatever. There are cross-platform projects which are basically start from iOS and moves to the Android. Nothing new. I don't know. Martial arts are great for mobility, and don't worry, nobody spares full contact at gym. Yeah, I hope so, yeah. I hope so. Talking about Android, there was, I forgot that project, Swift. It was something like, how that project was named? Skip tools. This one, for example. You can build native apps for iPhone and Android with Skip. That project is, I don't know, a few years old already. It's nothing new. Thailand, yeah, try it. Thailand is great. 4:30 a.m. in, oh my gosh, good good morning, Keegan. It's very early or very, very late for you, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, that's the right time, yeah, to update servers. It's kind of getting complicated. It seems that I'm getting more and more skeptical that we will get it working using Cloud Code, but we'll see. Okay, this looks better because we are using the same approach for cards with icon, and we are reusing the same suggested habit component, I think. Yes, here it is. A declaration. Of course we don't need a declaration. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? So the problem, can you... I don't know, I'm kind of trying to use Cloud Code just for experiment, you know, but can't tell I love it. When you use Excel sidebar, which I have opened here on the side and just closed, it kind of, then you basically, in Xcode, you're basically C code doing everything, you know, and so on. Same with cursor. I like cursor more as well. Cloud Code, it's just, you know, you write prompt and hope for the best. I don't know. Can't tell I really kind of like it. 5:38. Good morning, Daniel. It's early, yeah. Yeah, have a fun in gym, Martin. Have fun, yeah. For me, it's a dream to make my own apps in Apple environment. Yeah, but you can use Flutter to build your projects as well, right? It's not, technology is not the problem. You can use whatever works for you, Flutter, Swift, you can build Android apps, whatever. The problem is in finding right ideas and execute on them, you know, kind of do everything right with app launch, marketing, that part, you know. Not choosing right tech stack, because there is no right or wrong tech stack. You can build successful application using whatever tools you want. Sure, I'm sticking with native iOS because I see and believe that most of the money anyways is in the App Store, and I do not care much about Android currently. I can't afford, you know, to spend time on Android app development just to maybe earn a little bit of money. A little bit more money, you know. Because unfortunately, most of the Android users are not willing to pay for subscriptions and apps and so on, you know. Those are just facts. And sure, there are successful applications which are making money in the Android store, but if they have both Android and iOS applications, then usually they're making more on iOS. course, we are talking if user base is split more or less equally across the platforms. If for some reason your application makes sense on Android only, yeah. Okay, sounds about right. Yeah, we need to remove all the duplications. Sure, that's exactly what I was asked about. So yeah, I don't know. The cloud code, it works, and the model, AI model, is quite so smart. I just don't really like this way of working. You're just sitting in terminal and kind of clicking, yes, please do the change. No, you're obviously making a mistake. And also reading the code is, I don't know, here is not the best. But it is kind of smart, you know, therefore I keep using it. I had 2 years of experience with Swift 2, and in my opinion, if product is available for iOS, macOS and watchOS, it make more money than the same product on iOS and Android. Okay, depends on product, you know. But generally I would agree, but depends on product, you know. I want to learn programming language, but I don't know where to start. It's kind of easy. Let's see if chatbot will grab this. Learn. I think it was something like, let's try. Learn or learning. I don't remember commands. Nope. I just want to feed you a few links. Here it is. I basically like Sean Allen tutorials. I like books from Big Mountain. And I like 100 Days of Swift UI. Basically all the links are here. You pick one, what you what you like the best, and just go with it. I know, it's not that hard to start, you know. Starting is easy, and nowadays when you do not understand something, there is also AI tools you can basically ask to explain. ChatGPT basically ask to explain something, to find more information, to find more examples, and so on. I think nowadays it's easy to learn. And if you have a hard time to pick programming language to start learning, do not Google basically which is the best programming language to learn. You just decide what you want to build. If those are iOS apps for your iPhone, then obviously that is Swift. If that is Android apps, then you start with Kotlin. If you would like to build websites, then probably you still should start with HTML, you know, and so on. But basically pick something, start with something simple, do not go crazy. You don't need to, I don't know, learn, I don't know, whatever, Rust, to go to do some server-side programming, what else not. Start simple, very simple. Also do not fall into those kind of rabbit holes about, oh, I would like to build mobile application, but it should work on every device, and also could be cool if it will be on web, you know. Okay, what is the best tech stack to achieve that? Oh, I should go cross-platform maybe, and so on. No. Start simple. Choose basically one platform, learn to build apps for it. That's it, you know. What do you think about the App Store strategy that is using Adam's Lytle. So Adam Lytle is doing great, and I really think he's a very smart guy and so on, but about his App Store strategy when he's repeating keyword in the subtitle and in keywords and so on, I do not agree with that approach. Because in my school, I teach basically the most important thing is do not repeat keywords in any of the fields. It will not improve App Store search optimization. It will hurt your App Store search results. That's, yeah. He's getting good results against the thing, against this rule, you know. He's basically repeating keywords in other fields as well, which is not right way to do that. I don't know, maybe he added something else. Maybe I do not follow exactly what he is doing, but basically I saw his video, or on Twitter, I don't remember, he somewhere basically said that he's repeating his main keywords in multiple spaces, and that works for him. It works for him. I do not do that. I have not so great results like he have, but I think he's doing good job basically picking great keywords, and basically he's winning in that niche. I don't know. Okay. Okay, that's nice. What do you think about one-time purchase versus subscriptions? Currently building apps, they are small. I don't have budget for ads, so I pivoted to one-time purchases and noted more sales and downloads. I offered them, so let me show my paywall. Okay, here it is already opened. What's the consequence? So here is my paywall. For this application, for example, I offer by default the yearly subscription, but user can go to the all plans and choose monthly or lifetime. I do not promote this one-time purchase actively, but I have it available for those users who hate subscriptions. And sometimes they buy. My suggestion would be, if you offer lifetime purchase, charge something like 2 or 3 times of your annual subscription. I'm going with something like 3, about 3 times annual subscription, and then you're basically getting more or less about the same money. What are benefits? You still can do the sale for person who hates subscriptions and would never subscribe to your application, maybe. You're getting all the money up front, basically for the next 3 years. From cons, yes, if user will keep using application for 4 or 5 years, then you kind of losing money, but anyways, your churn is users who are leaving application anyways. I think in average your users will leave application after whatever, 2, max 3 years in average, you know. So I think there is nothing bad in this lifetime offer. Of course, you should take a look on your expenses. What will happen if your application will be very popular and most of the users will keep using the application on year 4, 5, and so on? Will you start lose money because of some server costs or something? If yes, then basically do the math. Can you really afford that? If no, then I don't know. Why not? You know, I'm offering it. I'm not kind of promoting it, but I'm offering it. So that's my take on that. Is it hard to get freelance job like you are doing? It's hard to say, because you're asking question about getting job, getting customer. I didn't change my customer for last year, I don't know what is current situation. It's hard to say. How long people subscribe for your apps? 3 to 4 months or more. So, you will sell whatever you put as a default. In my case, on this paywall, I have by default this annual is default. This is default, so basically I'm selling. Most of the sales are this annual because most of the users will hit dismiss. Most of the users will dismiss this paywall or they will hit continue. Very few users will go and check all the plans and choose lifetime or monthly. So obviously I'm selling most of my sales are, I will say 90 something % are annual because of that. If you will set whatever, I don't know, lifetime as a default, you will sell mostly lifetime sales. That's just how it works. In this app, I have 2 paywalls. I'm testing them and I have mixed results, but yeah. For example, if they sub monthly, how long they stay, like 3 or 4 months? To be honest, I didn't check that retention because that's very small. Those are single digit % of all the subscriptions, And in big picture, it doesn't make any difference. So I didn't even check that. And in my case, that monthly subscription here is just to show how much better is annual subscription, Because it's $4 in a month. If you're basically staying for 3 months, you're already basically paying annual subscription. So it doesn't make sense to subscribe for more than 3 months. For 1 month, yeah, maybe. But to be honest, I do not even track because this monthly subscription price here is just to anchor annual subscription. That's the only reason. It's like, when you go to the Starbucks and you have 3 cups, small, middle, large. So most of the users are buying the middle offer because it looks so much better, That's price anchoring. I think I'm talking about in the pricing, in monetization. Let me see quickly if I have. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is here. I should kind of do separate post about that. But that's basically price and how you say it. Anchoring. I don't know how to write that word. Whatever. Just believe me, it works. Or do your Google. Yeah. PC specs. Old GPU card. AMD something. Basically, I'm using PC for stream only. That GPU is something like Radeon 5700 XT something. I need to replace it because I can't handle 4K stream to all the channels that I would like. Even 1440, not 4K. 4K doesn't matter, but 1440. But processor is good, mainboard is good. I think I did something video about that. Let me see. Your channel, blah blah blah. I think maybe in this video.
So this.
Do I have somewhere those specs? Not in description. Yeah, maybe in this video. Maybe in this video I'm talking about those specs. Now I have different case because this case was too big for the moving it to the Thailand. I don't know, probably in this video I'm talking about specs, but basically that's something like I should write them down somewhere. Hello, anyway, good morning. Okay, where we are. Back to app, we are working now. Okay, I selected, for example, those habits. Can I unselect? No. Continue. Great choice. Let's begin. Okay, we will remove this one. We will remove this one. And we already have those habits added. Perfecto. I like that. It worked out exactly how I wanted. Let me see. I will delete it again. Let's go to onboarding again. I would like to test two scenarios. One, when I do not pick those habits, I still should have those habit suggestions when we are inside the application. If that works, then I'm kind of happy with this screen. Let's see. Okay, this screen is fine. This screen is fine. This is okay-ish. This one, okay, we would like to improve morning routine and sleep schedule. Let's go with those. Here are a few habits to get you started. We will remove that high, of course. Oh, screen free time makes sense. Wind down makes sense. Let's choose those two. Continue. Okay, this is fine. This will be removed. Okay, we got different paywall. It's fine. And yeah, it kind of works. Okay, let's run it again, but without choosing anything. I have a question. Would it be better to send a group of users data from WebSocket message or make all the user make an HTTP request? I have no idea, dude. I'm building mobile apps, you know, and I do not do any programming with WebSockets, HTTP requests and so on. That's more like, you know, whatever, server side and web development. That's really not a question to me. I offer trial currently in that paywall that we took a look on. I offer trial for yearly subscription only. Monthly is without trial. Found a bug in the settings. The tab bar does not hidden on the one of the views in the settings. In this habit tracking application, let me see. Let's go one more time through onboarding to check that one thing. What will happen if I will not select any habits? Okay, let's check that in the moment, in the minute. Where's my simulator? What's going on? Still installing, okay. Okay. This thing and this thing. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I forgot I wanted select no habits. Okay, let's rerun it. I wanted to select nothing. Oh, we already did it. Onboarding is completed. Okay, so you're saying that the tab bar is not hidden on one of the views in the settings. Yeah, but it is not going to be hidden in any of the settings. Actually, we should change this one. Yeah, I don't know, dude, what you're talking about. We are not hiding the tab bar in any feature request. Okay, it shines through, I see. The thing about this feature request is that it is third-party library and view. Kind of looks, yeah. Meh. Yeah, I see. I see now. Yeah, thank you. Interesting. Do we open it somehow differently? I don't think so. I think that's the problem because this it's actually is WishKit. Let's just try update package first. We'll see what will happen. Probably we are on the latest and greatest already. Let's take a look on settings. WishKit. Oh, view is deprecated. Interesting. Okay. So we should show this one. Maybe that will change something. Yeah, but we don't want to hide it, you know, because why should we? Yeah, okay, it's basically the same. We can hide it in this screen, I don't know, it's kind of not... Yeah, thank you for sharing this. It doesn't look good, yeah. Probably we just should hide tab bar when we are opening them. Because here I kind of don't mind that we have this tab bar, we can go back to today and then go back to the settings and still have same screen selected. Because maybe you just want to have my links available always. And yeah, go and watch my live streams like that, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, we should add kick here as well. Yeah, the tab bar behavior is not looking cool. Agree. Thank you. I didn't catch that. Hassas. Oh, I'm your inspiration. Thank you. I hope in good way. I'm student learning Flutter, but don't understand well. All stuff feel hard to learn and build little things also. Any tips for me? Oh, you should just push those hards. It's with programming. I see that you do not understand stuff well and building things feel hard, believe or not, but it is still the same for me. Yes, sure, I have whatever. I'm programming for about almost 10 years professionally, but I started relatively late, in very late 30s. So it's kind of, yeah, I'm almost 50 now. And it happens that, okay, one day I'm working, sometimes I'm feeling like 2x programmer. I never feel like 10x programmer, but sometimes I feel, yeah, I just got it. I can do that. It's easy, Sometimes I feel like that, but more often I feel that, oh, it's kind of hard, and then I just kind of push through it and, yeah, keep moving. And yeah, the earlier you are in your kind of career, the harder it is, because you don't have experience and knowledge and skills, but later, what will happen. It kind of becomes easier because you have all that practice. But the most important thing is that later you just know that you can get through any hard, because you can just sit and learn and do until you get it working, That's it. And that's difference for me from when I started and when I am now. Currently, I know that I can build and do whatever, Yeah, it can take time. Yeah, it can be hard. Yeah, I maybe need some help to ask whatever, someone for suggestion, or just go and Google or ask AI, as we do nowadays. But yeah, previously that was Stack Overflow. Now it is often AI, and you just ask questions, get answers, and keep moving until you're done, Try adding modifiers. Yeah, sure, modifiers will work there, but honestly, it's not the problem we are solving currently. I'm not sure if I want to hide tab bar, and currently this screen, as I say, here we are opening kind of third-party library. That's WishKit. This library basically that handles all those requests and so on. And yeah, I'm not sure. I would like to add modifiers here in this screen to, I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. It's tomorrow's problem, It's a problem for tomorrow's Ivor. So we have to do so. Tomorrow Ivor will handle that. And we should not worry about that today. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, modifiers could work, but I'm not sure I would like to hide it in this screen only. If I'm hiding, then probably I would like to hide it in all the settings screens. Chaviņa, hello. Sveiks. Any thoughts on newer programming languages such as Rust, Zig, and their interop with Swift? Rust, I just know what you can do with Rust. I have no idea what is Zig and how they should interact with Swift. I don't know. My work is mostly on Apple side, and you don't really need to interact with other languages in this case, If you do any interactions, you're basically using APIs and so on, and you don't write whatever direct server-side code. That's can't add much more to that, Okay, where we are. So what did I do? Okay, that jumping in without selecting anything, did it work? I don't remember. We will go and test it again. One more time. I think it did, but let's just test it one more time. I think yes. Let's double check that we have the same. Suggestions. Okay. Okay. Let's go. I will improve everything. Okay, I'm not sure what to pick now. For example, maybe we have all that list here, that's fine. Continue. Allow. And we can click here, select habits. Yeah, it still works. So yeah, we're good. We are good. I think we are good. Okay, give me preview. I would like to fine-tune it a little bit. Oh, that's not the screen I would like to fine-tune. This is which screen we change it? Not this one, not this one. This one? I hope that not. This should stay the same because we will reuse it somewhere else. Yeah, we're good. Where I just added those changes. What screen it was? Welcome header. Suggested habits list. Structure. Okay, let's just see. Search for the parts. No, we don't have like that. Stuff like that, really? Okay, here it is. Habit list view. Okay, here it is. Onboarding habits. Okay, this should be separate screen in separate class. I broke away from my office works thanks to your videos. Oh, nice. Amazing. Launching 2 projects, now working on 3rd. Nice. The main problem I'm facing now is marketing in the Apple Store. Not enough impressions from Apple. I change the keywords every time an update. So changing keyboards, that's good, you know, but you also need to kind of somehow get downloads, not just hoping that this next keyword will be a hit, but also do some marketing, you know. I do content marketing. For example, this live stream. Currently we have 13 viewers on YouTube, 11 viewers on Twitch, and 1 on Kick. Hello, 1 viewer on Kick. Thank you for being there. And I have, yeah, and basically, yeah, that kind of helps, you know, to get eyeballs on my apps and so on. Hopefully someone will go to my links, click on them, download applications and so on. But not only that, I'm also doing kind of, actually, in my indie app developers community right now, we are running 30 days marketing challenge, you know. And that is not too hard, you know. Basically, here are not everyone participating, but we are something like 4 guys who are basically just keep going and basically kind of posting updates every day here. Thomas, for example, posting updates for almost 30 days already. So I'm doing my best, liking, reposting, But basically he's doing the job, you know, he's basically sharing videos and so on. And I'm doing basically the same. I'm doing posting here. I posted TikTok, I posted that on X, I posted that on Instagram. Here is AI video, how much views it got. Not too many, I think, but still 2.3 thousand. Not bad. This one, basically all of those are basically marketing posts for my applications. This one again, marketing post for my application, 4.7 thousand views. The same, basically posted on X, 1,500 views. How much downloads that will drive? I don't know, but I'm doing my part, you know.
I got 22 days in a row.
TikTok again, you know, 2 likes, someone bookmarked, you know, how many views? We can't see views here. Okay, but yeah, basically just doing that marketing work. It takes time and energy, but that helps to increase downloads. I will do some summary, so subscribe on YouTube, of course. I will do some kind of summary video for the results from this 30 days challenge where I am. Basically, I posted on very beginning what are my stats for the applications. That was something like that. 6.4 impressions, 126 downloads, and I don't know, maybe I posted somewhere in the middle, day 4. Basically, I will do before and after. Yeah, I do not see it anymore yet. I know, I posted that in calendar on community call for next week on screenshots. There was something. Yeah, we will do content marketing kind of call to discuss that in community. So you can see already on this screenshot, that's basically not end of the challenge, but still you see 30% increase in impressions. Okay, it's very small. Okay, let's do like that. 30% increase in impressions, twice as more downloads, way more money. All of that comes from marketing, you know. Because I didn't change the app, I didn't change screenshots, I didn't change, I don't know, whatever. I'm working on App Store search optimization improvements. I did that, changed app name, started to fight for different keywords, but basically that's mostly marketing. That's basically, those improvements basically are coming from basically this challenge. And yeah. I think you should do something like that, you know, start thinking about marketing. Recorded 3 videos for the 3rd project. Yes. Okay. Yeah. But 3 videos, you know, it's kind of, it's not much, you know. It's good. It's good. You are doing something. You are on start, you know. Oh, that's empty state view. Where I have Swift UI, onboarding. Okay, that's that component. Okay, we need to, okay. Onboarding habits content. Where do we use it? Yeah, in this view. Why do we have it here? in onboarding container view. So yeah, it kind of works. I don't know. I just don't really enjoy this type of kind of programming. When we are kind of jumping between chat, answering questions, and writing prompts to Cloud Code, it's okay. But if you are just kind of working, then writing prompts and waiting on Cloud Code, it's kind of, I don't know, boring. I will release the project next week. I plan to record at least once a week. Yes. Yeah, post on Reddit also could help. It's I'm not saying that marketing is video only, you know, because also guys from community, they did posts on Reddit as well. I'm just not in Reddit. I don't know why. I'm not Reddit person, but Ravi basically did posts on Reddit, and yeah, he wasn't banned and so on. But yeah, I'm not a Reddit person. I don't know why. It's not that I hate it or whatever. I just never did get into the habit using it, and yeah, a few times tried to promote my apps on Reddit, and my posts were just deleted immediately because Reddit is kind of don't really like promotion. And yeah, you can promote your apps in indie, dev, or whatever category, but then probably that audience in that Reddit is not your target audience. If you're making product for whatever productivity, you would like to be in some kind of productivity Reddit, right, with your post, and then you are meeting Reddit admins there. It kind of sucks, you know. Yeah, but that's good that you are thinking about marketing, because it's very important. It's very important because without marketing, you rely on App Store search optimization only, and that's not always easy to get download. And yeah, this kind of building in public content like live streams, what else not, that is not really working for each and every app. Yeah, you should kind of find whatever is kind of your way of creating to promote apps. Okay, let's see. We have errors. Does this app have a backend of some sort? Not exactly backend, but we are using Swift data, and Swift data is synchronized through CloudKit. So you are getting synchronization in between devices, you are getting data persistence. For example, if you will lose your phone, then install application on new phone, you should be able to get data back. So that type of backend, but that's not real backend, you know, in a way. But if you're asking for real, then yeah, no, there's no backend. There's no backend that I in any way support or handle. Yeah, you should enable and support CloudKit, but that's, I will not say it's backend, you know. Yeah, this part is boring, you know. Okay, finally we see compilation errors. Nice. Yeah, we need to update Xcode project file as well. Who could guess, you know? Yeah, I'm trying to avoid backend as much as possible, you know, because then you need to support it, you need maintain it, I do not do backend programming at my freelance or mine job or whatever, so I don't have those skills, then I need to learn those skills. Why should I do that? There is no good reason to do that, you know, because if you're freelancing or if you're working as a programmer, those backend development skills are redundant. You don't need them. Yeah, it kind of helps, you know, if you know that it helps if you know Chinese language as well, you know, so in a way. But really, in job, you will never do programming for backend and mobile application, you know, those are separate teams, separate responsibilities and so on. And I don't know, I don't have time and energy. If I will be interested as a hobby, that could be interesting to learn how backend works, you know, to understand everything better and so on. Yes, sure, I could do that, but I'm not interested. I'm more interested, how we can improve retention for the application to get users using application longer. How can we improve onboarding? How can we improve conversion rates? So I'm more interested in that part, you know. Yeah, therefore I just trying to avoid backend as much as possible. And so far I do that successfully. And CloudKit is amazing stuff, you know, for that. I implemented small part of the backend, you know. I implemented the ratings view where you're fetching ratings from the App Store Connect API, storing them on server, and then you are basically fetching those from app to show them. But then this integration broke and I had to fix it, and I decided, you know what, I will just remove it because it doesn't make sense to spend time on that, you know. For example, in this application, I am showing the ratings on the very first screen of the application in onboarding now. But it's just easier to copy paste and hard code them, in the application. That user will see that screen anyways, just once. It doesn't really matter if those are latest ratings or hand-picked ratings. What matters is that those ratings are real. I'm not kind of lying or faking anything, and it works, Having backend for that, that's overkill in this case, So yeah, that's why I do not do any backend. I don't know what's going on with my Epidemic's music account on PC, but for some reason I can't search for music. I can't search for my playlists. It works just fine on Mac, but doesn't work on PC, on my streaming PC. I don't know what's going on now here. It's crazy. But whatever, we have some background music. It kind of works. Okay, where we are. Let's try to build and see what will happen. Okay, it kind of works. What was that glitch? I don't know, but okay, whatever. Okay, where it is now? Not commitment view. Where did you add that file? Onboarding habits view. Okay, where it is? Show me. I don't see it. Are you trolling me? Okay, it's still here. Why do we have it here and not? and not in the separate file. Are you? Are you nuts? Oh, okay. Ah, yeah, sure, because we deleted it completely. Okay, I will do new file from selected. Cloud, I'm not happy with your execution on this task. Okay, new onboarding habits view from clipboard. Okay, probably we need to import something as well, right? At least Swift UI. What else do we use here? That's it? Is that it? So basically I asked Cloud Code to do just this thing. Why didn't you do that? How you try checking your onboarding and paywall screens with extra large? Sometimes I do. So you can do that, you know, when you go to the whatever, where it is. Sometimes I do, but I do not really fight to make it working. I don't remember which application was the last one when I did that, but you can basically go to the dynamic type variants, and boom, so you basically see that. It kind of works, you know, but okay, on the biggest font it doesn't fit. Is it, I don't know, very bad? I don't know. It kind of works, you know, on almost all the screens, so I'm fine with that. What's going on here? Let's see. So, oh, it's the same screen. Okay, this one. I think this probably will fit. Okay, it will take forever, but generally, yes. Yeah, that's easy. Nowadays, it's easy to test, so I do that periodically, but I can't say I do extra effort to get it working on all the screens. Oh, what's going on? Why you can't launch? Okay, try one more time. Again, here we have cut off icon. Is it horribly bad? It's not cool, but I don't know, whatever. So probably we have are we hard coding lines? I'm thinking why it is in, oh, but it fits. We don't need more than 2 lines. It fits in 2 lines. Do we hard code width? Padding. Spacing. And we have frame height. Okay, that's cool beat, you know. You can try to change it, whatever. 70. It will not change. It's basically just make it higher, but icon for some reason doesn't fit. So yeah, we could work on fixing, but yeah. I just can't stay music today. Let's see. Can I just stream music from my Mac? Because Epidemic Sound works just fine on Mac. I don't know how it's possible if I'm logged in with the same account. Why it works here just fine. Here are my playlists. I like this one, for example. Let's see. I'm listening it now. Okay, let's go sound. Like that. Let's see, can we get it onto the PC? I'm kind of curious, can we fix it in that way? Microphone works, desktop audio doesn't. Yeah, it will not. Hey Axel, good morning. Yeah, it's not getting through. I'm not capturing audio from Mac. Only video. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy why it is so broken. Let me try one more time. Log out. I'll check account in Chrome on PC. It doesn't load the screen. I don't know what's going on. Maybe something with hash. What will happen if I will open new? Oh, let's try. I have Firefox installed as well. No, let's do not rush. Let's do not set it like primary. Let's try to open Epidemic Sound in. Okay, let me try a few things. I'll try to fix this thing. I would like to. I just can't stay. That music is not what I want to hear. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, back to browser, paste, let's try to log in. Oh, wrong password, interesting, why? Okay, see. Two-factor authorization. Huh. Okay, here it seems that it works. Okay, let's see. Yeah, something wrong with the... Nice. I got my playlists back. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, let's make it less load, and let me answer your questions quickly. Is Apple the... hello, Axel. Is Apple the 84 made commercial about what? I don't know. What was the question? Okay, this is a good one. How to hyper-focus for the ADHD people. Dude, you can't handle that. You can't manage that. That's why it's named ADHD. You basically can't, I don't know, just do stuff like that, you know, and decide, okay, no, I will hyper-focus on work. That's not how ADHD work. It's like, you know, I didn't ride motorcycles for all my life, then I got hyper-focused on that, and I basically learned all what are the best bikes, what bike I would like to have, where I could ride this bike. I bought a book about traveling on bike. I got motorcycles license and so on. No, I don't ride motorcycle anymore. Or you just deep dive in some research, you know. I don't know. It just happens like that. It's lucky. It's nice if it is something that you really should do, but quite often that is whatever. You just research what is the best video console right now. You buy it and then you do not play video games anymore. You can't. For me, it's more like, for me, the live streams and chats actually helps me to deal with distractions. Why? It is distraction, right? Yes, exactly. But basically, I have just two things. I am working on my basically things that I should work, or I'm talking with you guys on chat, and basically I just switch in between those two things, and I am distracted by chat, by live stream, and that's it, nothing else. I do not go into the research rabbit holes. I do not watch YouTube videos in background while I basically kind of getting distracted and going to research whatever, camping gear, you know, or what else not, you know. For me, that works. I know that for many other ADHD people, it works that you have basically two things going in parallel. For example, you're reading book and listen music, you know. I don't know. That works for me. I don't know what works for you. I'm not officially diagnosed with ADHD. I don't know. I just filled a few tests and I see that, yeah, those fits and my behavior fits. But yeah, and I do not do any medications. But I just know that kind of thing helps with me. Are you constantly making new apps, or you at a point, or just updating current apps? I currently have 6 apps in the App Store, and basically it doesn't make sense to release new app every month or every second month. Why? Because you need to do marketing for them as well, you know. It's not only about building and updating, that's also about marketing. That's a very important part, do not forget it. So I am building new apps time to time, but also I'm releasing less apps. So here, for example, on Simulator, you can see I have bike identifier application. I released this application. It is in the App Store. And here is fish identifier application. I built that app. It is working already, prototype. It's basically could be released, but I didn't release it. It's basically working. We have settings, we have collection of favorite fishes, we can identify them and so on. We have 2 identifying requests left today. So but basically it works. It could be released. I don't. Why? Because, I don't know, you don't need too many apps in the App Store. You need just few applications which are working, and you need to and you need to basically market them. Oh, I missed this one. How do you handle the navigation with floating action button? Floating action button. I don't have navigation. No, not in this application. In this application, we have floating button to add habits. And here, navigation is simple. We just showing pop-up. That's modal. That's it. I'm not moving anywhere. It's just basically pop-up. Because navigation is tricky, you know. I'm trying to keep my navigation in not too deep inside navigation stack, you know. Okay, music. Okay, where we are. What did I do? Will iOS 26 force update your applications? Some apps. This application will kind of update, I will say, auto-magically, because I'm using a lot of Swift UI kind of elements. If you don't, sorry, it's just not what I wanted to do. But in this application, for example, I have custom tab bar. I need to think, what do I do? Will I basically keep the same custom tab bar what I have, or I will migrate to native Swift UI tab bar? It's not urgent problem, but I will need to make decision, and I already know what I will do. I will remove this custom navigation bar. I will migrate to the native. So yeah, a little bit of updates. But mostly, if you are using, I'm trying to use Swift UI components, and if you are using those Swift UI components, then your app will update automatically. In this screen, for example, I don't think we need to change anything. Let's give it a try, actually. Let's compile it with Xcode 26. Oh, it's beta 4, we are behind. Do we have, is it latest version? Oh, seems it is. Okay. Let's close Xcode. Oh, we need to download new simulators. Okay. Okay, here it is. Let's see, can we compile? How it will look. Okay, let's go to this iOS 26 simulator and let's build and run. We'll see what will happen. I think I will release this update soonish before iOS 26, so I didn't build it now with latest Xcode, or with beta Xcode, let's say so. I think it will be more or less okay. Okay, here we are. Let's see, will it work? I think onboarding flow will look exactly the same. Maybe a little bit more glossy buttons. Okay, we are getting Paywall. So, tab bar looks just fine. Sure, you can do that separation when you basically move that one button to the side, but I don't think we need it for this kind of screen. So this works automatically. Settings, I think, will work just fine. Oh, check this out. We have that bug kind of fixed with glass tab bar. Interesting. So habit list button, basically everything kind of looks more or less, I will say, okay-ish. You know, this is already new design, color selection, everything works. This one, ring around the close button, should it look like that? I don't even remember. What is... Oh, we don't have habits added. That's why it looks like that. Right. Let's add few habits. And now calendar will look better. Yeah. Probably we should have better empty state view for the calendar, but it's whatever, fine. It's not breaking user interface. And this kind of works. Everything kind of works, you know. What will happen if we will switch to the dark mode? Let's see. Let's switch. Where is appearance? Somewhere here. Dark mode. Okay, here we are. So in dark mode, still works. So I will say it kind of works if you use base SwiftUI elements, then it will work. The problem happens when you start to do, you know, all those crazy modifications, and that is the case for my another project. This one works just fine. In freelance project we will have a problem because we have a shitload of custom UI kit elements, and some new screens are SwiftUI already, so that will be a problem. But that problem is relatively easy to solve because you can just opt out for this new design. In list file you just say that, oh, let's do not apply this new design on my application. But that's temporary solution, you know, you sooner or later you need to do something kind of better with that. So yeah. So I will say this application is ready for iOS 26, and it's easy if you are building SwiftUI applications, if you are using SwiftUI based components. Okay, let's go back to the production Xcode 16, because I would like to build and release this application earlier. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So, where is my onboarding habits? This one. Okay, we don't need this onboarding welcome header. Let's remove that. Oh no, actually, let's see. Welcome header, jump to definition. let's change it, because currently we are not asking for username anymore, so this hi doesn't make sense. Let's remove it. Show me preview. Okay, we will not see it here because we are showing empty state kind of thing. Oh, to be honest, I don't think we ever see this screen, because yeah, that was empty state kind of screen for the habit list view, but then I added those kind of default kind of suggestions. Right. Whatever. So, what will be, here are some habits to get you started. Is it good enough? Maybe. Let's see how it will look here on this screen. I can replace it, of course. I don't know just what could be the best text to show here. Why do we have empty screen here? Because what? Oh, because we need, oh yeah, I see. How do we inject onboarding view model here? No, not like that. I don't know, maybe like just, maybe this will work? I don't know. It could, but I just don't remember what do we do that in that onboarding view model, to be honest. Here it is, yeah. Okay, that list of habits will not show in previews, that's fine. I think we can do better with this title on top. A minute. Onboarding habits content. Okay. Oh, here it is. Let's just go with text here. That should be something like large title. Come on. And let's go with something like, here are some habits to get, not some, few, let's say. A few habits to get started. Let's center it. Come on, center. So Unlikely we need it semi-bold. Large title will be good enough. Maybe just title. And then it could be semi-bold, yeah. I think it's better, and let's add some little bit padding as well, just to squeeze it. Actually padding, probably is fine. Okay, let's see in runtime, because we need to run it in runtime to see how it looks together with those habits. I don't want to do the habit generation in preview because why should we? By the way, who knows what is the current option for streaming GPU? The thing is that my Radeon card is kind of doing okay for 1080 streaming, but I will be happy to be able to record 4K while streaming 1080 and maybe stream 2K to YouTube. Twitch also supports 2K, right? Does it? Twitch 1040p streaming. Does it support? $2K streaming, here it is. Upgrading to 1440. Yeah, because VODs and clips are way better. How to stream in 2K on Twitch, okay? Yeah. GPUs. Radeon RX 6000 series or newer. Yeah, my GPU is too old for that. But, yep. So I need faster, better GPU. Fixable, right? Okay, whatever. Did we launch the app? Oh, I'm running it on okay. Oh, interesting. We have built it on Xcode 16, but running on iOS 26, and we are not getting all the glossy thing here in tab bar. That liquid glass thing. It's not here. That's interesting, but okay. Okay, so I need to delete application again to see onboarding. Okay, while it builds, I will step away. Do we have overlay for be right back? Something like that. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't see it. Oh, what happened with my sound? Okay, better. Oh, interesting. I have a few other overlays here, but not anything like I will be back. Can we add on text? Text. Okay, here it is. Oh, I can't add emojis here. Okay, I can do stuff like that. Okay, this will work. Okay, I will be back in a minute. Okay. Here I am. I'm back. Okay, did we build the app? Okay, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay, this one looks nice. This one also good. Still working. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Oh, you're committed to 7-day streak. That's awesome. We are not committed actually. Yeah, 7-day streak was probably default. I don't even remember how it was. I think 7-day streak was. Okay, I will change it, you know. Let's change the text a little bit. Will you ever do 101 coding lessons? I don't think I'm the best person to teach programming, you know? I don't have any programming courses. I don't even do tutorials. I have very few tutorials on my YouTube channel. So coding lessons, I'm not sure I'm the best person to get those lessons from. I do 101 and many to one up business kind of trainings. That's in school community here, Indie App Accelerator. I do those, you know. I'm answering questions in community. I'm doing calls. In next week will be next call about content marketing and so on. I'm doing those type of things. Teaching programming, that's not really my thing. Do you know how I could get someone to teach me 101? That will be very expensive. I don't think you really need it. I don't think anyone really needs 101 teaching. Because if you can't learn in group, why do you think you will be able to do that in 101? That's one thing. Another thing, are you really ready to pay someone for 101 teaching? I do not offer 101 calls anymore, but when I did, you know, the cheapest was basically, just imagine to someone to get to sit with you and teach for 101 programming. That'll be something like $100 in an hour, you know, maybe more. And how much you can learn in 10 hours, let's say, to burn throws 1000. I don't know. If you find someone who is teaching you for $10 an hour, I don't know how good they are. Maybe they are just, I don't know, yeah. It should be very expensive. How much do you expect that will cost? I'm just curious, how do you think it will cost to you to get someone to teach programming 101? I think that we have selected commitment by default. I don't know how we got to the 7. I don't remember. Did I have it in onboarding flow? I think we removed that. Let me see. Commitment. And where do we set it? Something on appear or what? I don't remember already. On appear. Animate content. I'm curious where that happens. I don't remember why it's set to 7 by default. Oh, here it is. Will none work? Let's see. Yeah, it was good idea. Yeah, now we have nothing. Okay. This should work now. Are we onboarding again? Get started. Click, clock. Click, clock. Okay, nice. Now we are not saying that 7-day commitment and so on. Okay, we fixed that thing. We'll remove this one. Okay, this will work. Cool. I think we commit those changes. Where is the right project? Oh, those are branches. Projects are here. Oh, it did quite a lot today. All of that basically is onboarding flow changes. Actually, let's delete that comment as well. Settings view. That to do probably will be not needed in iOS 26, so let's remove that. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Where we are with our onboarding. Okay, this, let's delete up. Let's start onboarding again. Okay, design-wise, we have minor change here on the first screen. We basically changed the okay, let's do another screenshot. It's off-centered. Okay, cool. So no changes for second screen. That's exactly as we want it. No changes for this screen. But we changed this screen. Okay. We added this screen. Let's add those habits. Okay, we changed this screen as well. Okay, that's cool. And basically, you know what? I will change this one. I like this text, what I have here. Join thousands, building better habits. I like this one. Better than glad to have. Like that. Joe Tyson's building better habits. We are not looking for username anymore because we are not asking for username because it didn't help with onboarding at all. I hope my emoji game is not cringe. Should be fine. My dog wants to play. Okay, I think this will be a little bit better. No good. Okay, so Also, I will say that we need to blah, 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 blah. So let's remove Paywall preparation view from onboarding flow. Also, we should wait with request for push notifications. Currently, push notifications interacts Paywall. Probably we should wait until second launch or something to show this for ask for push notifications. Okay, let's give this one to Cloud as well. I think this screen is okay. I'm not deleting it yet. Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, stop. Actually, I changed my mind. Let's do differently. Let's keep this screen, but ask for rating in this screen. Gosh. Actually, I just changed my mind. Let's keep this screen, but when we show the screen, wait just for a little bit and then show App Store rating prompt. I know it's crazy to ask for rating in onboarding flow, but the thing is that it works, you know. Let's give it a try. Hey, Foxbit, good morning. Hello, hello. I think you're probably busy with your new job, are you? I see you less online, that's why I'm asking. No judgment here. Just asking. Yeah, I'm kind of looking into getting back into the streaming game, you know. I already figured out that my old Radeon is too weak to handle 4K recording and 1080 streaming, but if we have 1080 Canva in OBS, then streaming works just fine. So I'm kind of bookmarking better GPU, but for 1080 it works. I would like to go to 2K stream on Twitch and YouTube, but yeah. Very busy and got back to gaming. Cool, cool. Yeah, I'm kind of getting into the more regular schedule now with all the jazz after moving, you know. Could be cool to do some gaming streams again, but currently my PC can't handle that. I need better GPU. I was looking onto some RT. I think something like probably 5070 Ti. I don't know, maybe. Could be it, you know. But I'm not sure. IT City. This should be fine, you know. Two dedicated GPUs. No, I don't think so. I think one should be, I think something like 5070 could be good enough, fast enough. I don't think we need more. And you know, I'm very, very casual gamer. I can't really play shooters and anything like on whatever serious level. So whatever GPU can handle streaming should be good enough, you know. Yeah, I think those NVIDIA encoders are better for encoding and so on. That AMD basically, I did my, you know how nowadays you do research, you basically ask me that, yeah, AMD encoding kind of works, but NVIDIA is better. And yeah, and that my card is from 2019, you know, it's 6 years old already. It was decent back then and it still can handle, you know, some games, but you know, when you start encoding for multiple streams and trying to record in 4K, stream in 2K, it's not that easy task anymore for GPU. For 6 years old GPU, for sure. It's a little bit hard to handle. So yeah, we'll need to change it. It just physically can't handle. I basically tested earlier this week. We are getting into the slideshow on if I keep my Canva as 4K Canva for OBS and don't scale that for streaming to 1080. I do not even stream to 2K, 1080. And that down scaling already was basically too much for GPU. Yeah, you know, in theory you can, you know, do that local local AI, but why, you know? If that's hobby for fun, sure, but realistically, those access to those models are not expensive. You will not save much money on that, but you will waste a lot of time on configuration and maintenance. I may be wrong, but I don't think I am. I don't think it makes sense to do that. Okay, where is my rating review? Rating prompt. I didn't save it on simulator on test builds. When you ask for rating, it should pop up every time. Okay, where it is? Where did we add it? Okay, is that the lie, maybe? Rating manager shared request rating. What's rating manager? Ah, okay. I basically added some logic to check, okay, when we asked it last time for ratings, what else not? When I did that? December last year. Dude, I don't even remember what did I do here. Are we using just StoreKit? Yes. Date interval, basically we are asking, okay, we are checking that user used it up at least for 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay, that made sense when we asked for rating deeper in the application. But now I would like to ask it in onboarding flow, and so this basically. And I check it, did user added at least one habit? Yeah, that all of that makes sense for normal rating requests, but now I will be aggressive and pushy with them, you know? And okay, let's ask only once in a day. Okay. That's not bad logic that I implemented here. I think it is good approach, but no, I just want to try to farm as much ratings as I can. Okay, let's see, let's build up again. Fun fact, I wanted to get into Android development this year, but now Google announced that they will block anonymous apps from developers that are not registered with Google Dev accounts from 2026. Oh my gosh. Here we have, you know, all the nice benefits of side loading and what else not. It's funny how it was Wild West on Android before, you know, and everyone kind of said, oh yeah, you poor Apple developers, Apple basically doing whatever to do and all the app reviews, what else not. And now it is getting harder to be Android developer than iOS though. It just swings all the time. But that becoming registered Android developer, it was something like 20 euros one-time payment previously. I don't know what it is now. Okay, where is my rating pop-up? Okay, here we go. Thank you. I know that's dumb to ask for ratings in onboarding flow, but it helps, you know, to farm them quickly. It's weird, but it works. Okay, I will keep it like that for now. They basically got into the upper level from 15 years ago now. Yes, yeah, that's true. That's true. I remember. So also reviews are longer than on Apple. That's also a thing because we submitting on my freelance project, we have iOS and Android application and we submitting both for reviews. And I just can see that consistently Android application taking more time for reviews than iOS. Of course, that's not always exactly the same, but in average, you know. Hi, are you using a dying technology? When can I use a wrapper in assets? Are you using dying technology? Everyone is using dying technology. Whatever technology you are choosing, you are using it. Do you think Erlang will be around for forever? No, sure, it's dying. Objective-C? No. Swift? No. Can we use them today? Yes, we can use all of them and they are used, all of them in production. Even whatever whatever old programming language you can name. So what was your question? Was that fancy way to try to say that building mobile apps is a waste of time? Everyone should build web wrappers? I'm not so great on reading in between lines. Try to be more straight, more direct with whatever you try to say. Okay, I think it's almost good. This personalized summary. I think we should change this little bit because we have the same title in payment preparation view, Paywall preparation view. Joint thousands building better habits. This one is good. And here we need something different. Something welcome aboard. Congrats with starting journey. Whatever. What did I have before? Glad to have you with us. Whatever, let's keep this one now. Glad to have you with us, John. The thing is, we almost never will know the name of the user, because previously we asked for name in onboarding. Now we don't do that anymore. Fun fact, C language is dying basically for 50, 60 years. Exactly. I think, I'm not sure about C, but I'm pretty sure that I will not live long enough to see Swift sunsetted. Okay, maybe sunsetted, but not died, you know? You can announce sunset, you know, and then you will still have plenty of apps in production using like whatever, Erlang, you know, and what else not. Yeah. I agree, yeah, folks, but that's I heard already so many times that, oh, this programming language is doomed, oh, this tech stack is doomed, oh, that is whatever. Web apps are coming to replace everything. Flutter is coming, React Native is coming, what else is coming? Yeah, sure, all those technologies live next to each other. Yeah, there are pros and cons and places to use them. You can find a shitload of horrible ways to use Swift or C or what else not, but they are not dying, definitely. Either we will live long enough to see super intelligence or we will die in a old run on C. I will put my money on second. I will say C will be long enough around. Whatever, onboarding update, push. I think this onboarding is already good enough to get release. I will submit it for review. We already will have chance to farm ratings. I think this could be released. Why not? We have plenty of changes since last release. Oh, I removed the rating kit. Yeah, right. And I didn't release it. Oh, I released it. And that is all about onboarding. Yes. And let's change one more thing in settings, actually. Let's launch that up on just regular production version of iOS. Okay, I think this one is nice. This one is also cool. Then we choose this one, then we get some suggestions for habits. Then we getting our rating request. Maybe it's a little bit too long, waiting a little bit too long. But okay, it's fine, we have a chance to see this thing. And here we bumps hitting with Paywall, which is also okay. And basically everything works. Yeah, settings. In settings we have rate the app and this is kind of whatever redundant. We don't need this screen. Let's give a chance Alex sidebar to do some job here. Okay, that's that thing, and I think then we are ready to basically ship the update. That's onboarding changes. Paywall. I would like to dive deep a little bit more in the paywall, change that a bit as well, but for onboarding, this one will be just fine. I think that's already good change, and we can basically release it, see how it works, does it work better, does it work worse, and basically then adjust it while I'm working on paywall update as well. Okay, let's see the change. I don't really need those mix panel things, you know. Why did you add mix panel? I don't really need mix panel here, but okay, whatever. What was that? My secondary screen is too small to see whatever happening on stream. What was that? What was that? I saw some event. What happened? What happened? Okay. That was poster check request? Dude, check out. I can do like that now. How do you like this poster? Oh my gosh. I broke. Okay, write the app. And we are opening App Store rating. Okay, that's it. That's what I wanted. Perfecto. Okay. Actually, we could nuke that view as well, but I'm not sure. Okay, maybe let's... Yeah, I saw disconnection and reconnection notification in OBS. Did stream die? Yeah, 0 viewers. Something happened with disconnect. Whatever, I will kill Twitch output then, because I'm planning to end stream anyways. Soonish. There was some kind of error about disconnect. And now I stopped to send stream on Twitch. Kick still works. Kick still works. YouTube stream. Still works. Key reconnected. Okay, so then probably there was some glitch in connection. And Twitch just basically lost all the viewers, so that happens, yeah. But I just disabled Twitch output in OBS because, anyways, I'm kind of planning to commit changes, submit for review. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so what version that will be? Whatever, just .1 update. Because we don't have any features, anything, that's just whatever, you know. Let's try to submit. As always, Twitch is your hardest enemy, our hardest enemy. Yes. I don't know why, but somehow it is so. Pre-roll ads disabled. That all works. I don't know. Somehow it decided to broke, but okay, whatever. So I will not need to struggle with raiding, you know. It's always a challenge. Oh, who do we raid? Let's take a look. Analytics. Can we see last stream? Stream summary. Yesterday. Where is today? We just finished stream. Oh, it is today. Average viewers 7. Jeez, max viewers 15. Yeah, morning hours are not the best for streaming, right? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure about this kind of morning schedule and what else not, but Kickstream is kind of working. Yeah, it is. I'm alive here? Yes, I am. Okay, let's submit the app. Upload. So, do we need to change anything else? I don't remember. Keywords, everything should be fine. 2.8. Why 2.8? Why 2. Which version do we have now? Oh, current version is already 2.7. And I just uploaded 2.6 something, so that will not work definitely. Oh, I know. I'm actually in feature branch. We should do all the jobs with pull requests, you know. I'm in feature branch. I almost never do that for my applications, but yeah, this time I did. Where is my repositories? Mini habits. Oh, we need to do all the pull request jazz, you know. Will it merge? No conflicts. Should be fine. I hope so. Okay, that is Xcode project, and that's fine. We deleted few views, we added few views. Habit list view, probably, hopefully. Those new views. Personalize your experience, yes. I have memories about that change. Onboarding container view, yes, sure. Whatever. Looks fine. I trust this guy. Okay, let's now switch back to the mine. Oh, we had change here? Not pushed? Okay. Okay, let's fetch. Sure. Okay. What version do we have now? Still 2.6. Okay, that should be 2.71. Let's just do one more time this all. Let's go through the onboarding flow one more time here. Okay, here it is. Yeah, no surprises. Looks exactly as I expected. Yeah, Paywall update. I will keep that for later. Generally, I would like to update Paywall. I would like to embed it better in the onboarding flow, but that's for upcoming releases, not this one. Okay. This works just fine. Okay, new version will be 2.71. Booms. What's new? What's new probably will be like Facebook is saying. Feature fixes and bug improvements. Okay, are we good? Okay, what's new? We'll keep the same promotional text. What's new? Minor bug fixes and improvements. That's just true, you know. Okay, so yeah, user interface here is just kind of crazy. Release actually after approval automatically. Arabic. Adding what's new. What's wrong here? Smart. Not recommended. Okay. Just to do also kind of, yeah. Reminder, routine, reminder widget, something like that. Nah. Procrastination. How did you... There should be some way to copy it. Oh, here it is, copy. Like that. Let's go with this for Arabic. Come on. You can do it faster. Routine organizer widget. Okay, that will be fine. What else languages do we have? Chinese, traditional. Okay, what's wrong here? Atomic daily habit tracker. Okay, why do we have up? I don't know. Smart reminder widgets. Kind of okay-ish, not best, but smart. Routine reminder widget, something like that. Whatever, it's fine. Wait a minute. I changed it. Probably I changed it and after we started to archive. So version number wasn't correct in this archive. Let's do it again, one more time. Almost. We're so close. Let's archive one more time. upload and submit changes. Astro, where are you? Okay, here it is. Nice, we are moving up. Awesome, habits. I like habits. I like the progress. We are moving up on keywords. Morning habits, morning routines, that's kind of starts to move up. I don't know, eventually we can start to rank for those keywords. That could be cool. That could be really cool. What are you doing? Oh, dude, I am submitting. I just finished updates for onboarding. I just updated my keywords. And now I am submitting new build with new keywords and new onboarding flow. Basically, we are uploading to the App Store Connect. And probably someday later, maybe today later, maybe tomorrow later, we will get release in the App Store. Okay, uploading. Oh, we are at the end of the playlist, just in time actually, because we are at the end of the live stream as well. We're basically DSM. Oh, that's fine. That's for Lottie player animations. That's okay. Okay. Now we need to basically wait while build will be processed by App Store Connect. I'm not changing screenshots yet, but soon we will do, because I am basically running my content marketing experiment. Build. Okay, we don't have build yet. It's still processing. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, web interfaces, web tools, web apps are not the best. Anyways, we are ready to submit it for review. It should be processed sometime soon. Sometimes it takes minutes, sometimes 10. I saw more as well. Okay, it's processing. At least it appeared here. So after that, I will submit it for release, and that's basically end of the morning work. I will take a short break, then I will come back and work on freelancing tasks. I'm not staying on stream today for freelancing works and Pomodoro timers. Why? Because we are already on 3.5 hour stream. That's one reason. Another reason, I still don't have my secondary monitor for stream monitoring, so we will do that. We will start to do those from next week. I should be able to prepare setup for that this weekend, and then we will be able to do that. Okay. Okay, I will wait while oh, here it is. We can submit it. We can submit it. We can do all the process. Submit up for review. Did you add the build? Of course you didn't. Okay, here's the build, done. Save. Add for review. All the countries. We changed subtitle for the application, so probably that will take a little bit more time for review because of that. But anyways, there is nothing much changed in the application, so we're done. Waiting for review. Okay, that is done. See you on next one. Bye bye. Have a good day.